Hello and welcome to another Kronircle features and tips video. In this video we're going to look at the menu options on the dashboard page of the Kronircle app. The dashboard page you see here is also the landing page when you first log on to Kronircle. The top bar has our logo and also a connection indicator that is currently showing as a green circle. This means we're connected to the internet. Should the connection indicator show as red instead of green, then we may not have a connection. If that happens, you can click on the indicator to try and connect to your network. To see the main page menu, click on your avatar and you'll see a few options which I'll explain briefly. The very first option, Trending Circles, will list the events for popular circles that are set to public viewing. Second option opens Kronircle Chat, where you can message your friends if they're also online. The third option, Settings, will take you to a display of your profile information and some general settings. We'll cover this in more detail in another video. The fourth option, Website, will take you to the Kronircle website to manage settings that may not be currently available on the app. The fifth option, Clears the Image Cache. By default, images attached to your Kronircle events are cached for better performance when displaying events. However, sometimes you may need to clear the cache to be able to see the changed image on an event you've just edited. The About and Help options are self-explanatory. The two slightly grayed options can be used as follows. Log Off, select this to close all pages and go back to log on screen. Delete Account, we hope you never have to use this one, but should you wish to leave us, you can log on to your profile on the website and select Delete Account under the security settings. Now let's go back to the dashboard and have a look at the dashboard menu. Select the three orange vertical dots to open the menu. The top entry will indicate if we're on the default chapter, which is in this case is called Going Out. Now if I close the menu and change to another chapter, then go back to the menu, you can see the option now says Go to Default Chapter. If I click on that, it resets back to our default. Oh, and just a hint, if we swap away from our default for a sec, if I double click or double touch the logo, it will also take us back to the default chapter. Now the second menu option is Future Events, also called Reminders. Please see my other video on future events to see how to use that feature. The third option, to view mapped events, shows a map with all events and their locations pinned on the map. For example, here I can see my 3 events and their locations. I can also click on the pins to see a summary of the event. And if I want to see detail of the streetscape, I can select Show Street and Satellite. Of course, zooming in helps. So back to the menu. The fourth option is for viewing the latest events from your friends, circles you belong to, and any public events. You could say it's similar to the walls on other social media platforms. Now, events on Kronircle could have a date hundreds of years in the past, if it's historical, or could be in the present, or perhaps way into the future. Recent events displays are filtered based on the posted date. So let's have a closer look. Here I can see I have 2 recent events from friends, a few circle events, plus access to a couple of public events. Let's go back to my friends' events and look at the one titled Birthday Dinner. You can see that the view icon has a small plus sign next to it. When you see that, it means there's more information about the event. If I click on that, I can see this particular event about a birthday dinner actually has the menu that my friend was lucky enough to have while he was at this restaurant. Let's have a look at the comment. And it looks like Joe liked the food too, as he gave it a thumbs up. By the way, I'd like to point out that Kronircle does not use likes, but a thumbs up and a thumbs down recognition. So you could use a thumbs up when you think an event information is good or probable, or a thumbs down if you don't totally agree. Kronircle then averages the thumbs up and down to provide an audience authenticity about the event. Now going back to the display here, you can actually swipe left or right if there are more events to look at. And I know we had one before this one. So here we can see an event from my friend while he's skiing in Austria. So maybe we'll make a comment on his event. And we'll give him a thumbs up because I'm pretty sure he did go to Austria. And there we go. So that's all I have for this video. And as I said before, we'll cover the general settings in another video. I hope you enjoyed watching and learned something new about Kronircle. Until next time, happy Kronircling.